University of Foreign Languages, Minh Anh,
Minh Hương, Lam Chi, Xuân Ngọc,
Gia Huy.
We bright in every spotlight. We are awesome, nice. Let's dive into our story.
Huế, the former capital of the Miền dynasty, is regarded as one of the cities with the longest history and culture. Among these rich traditions, Tuồng stands out as a significant contributor to the development of the cultural tourism and public appreciation of the artistic vibe of Huế. So, what exactly is Tuồng? Tuồng, also known as Hát Bội, was a popular form of Vietnamese opera among all classes from the kings to peasants, with elements of satire, drama, and entertainment. These works of art revolved around topics of royal loyalty and patriotism, exuding the spirit of Vietnamese heroes who sacrificed themselves for the greater good. Tuồng, alongside with other forms of traditional Vietnamese theater, is an indication of our country's profound cultural heritage.
Lão có hai đứa con, thằng hôn là đứa phản dân hại nước, còn nó còn nhỏ dại.
Having such a golden age in the past, Tuồng used to mirror Vietnamese society back in the day. It used to occupy a good position in the cultural lives of people from all walks of life, an essential part of Vietnamese people's spiritual life. But where in the modern world is Tuồng now? Sadly, little trace is left. Tuồng has been falling into oblivion since the 20th century, for is no longer supported by the authorities. In this globalized era, with the mass ingestion of modern arts, young people now hardly have exposure to Tuồng, nor do they know that this form of art once had such a glorious history. With that being said, Tuồng artists are still struggling to keep the fire of Tuồng burning.
Aware of the magnitude of Tuồng in the rich Vietnamese culture, we, representing the young successors of our forefather legacies, are aspired to contribute our youth energy to the restoration of Tuong's position. But how are we able to do it? Oftentimes, there are cliché responses like, we should promote public awareness, we should revise people's opinions, etc. But actions speak louder than words. So, who will take actions? What actions? What will the actions entail?
And we are here to showcase a tremendously successful project attempting to preserve Tuồng. That is Thiên Quang Hậu Mạc, a theater project wholly developed by students and supported by Quốc học High School for the Gifted.
Thiên Quang Hậu Mạc represents the story of Huế Tuồng and the people surrounding it. The play is set in the French colonization with a massive influx of exotic culture, making traditional art forms like Tuồng fade into obscurity. It illustrates the conflicts in thought and the conservation efforts so that Tuồng is not lost in the flow of seeking a position.
As you can see, we are standing at the venue of Thiên Quang Hậu Mạc, which can seat up to 1,000 people, and the show was able to sell all the tickets at the time. It reached out to all demographics in our city, from youngsters to adults. It was even featured on the official TV channel in Huế City, TRT, as one of the most outstanding student initiatives in cultural preservation.
The success of Thiên Quang Hậu Mạc solidified our conviction that young Vietnamese people with their aspiration and creativity are able to take on the role of preserving and promoting our traditional Vietnamese forms of art and further our cultures, and about the framework the efforts, in our belief, can be developed to larger scale, from local to national and from national to international.
Furthermore, we would love to familiarize young people like us with traditional art forms. The first step is to make shorter and more accessible contents like TikTok videos on different aspects of Tuồng, Kiao, or Cải Lương. And then we can connect with these experienced artisans in Hue to organize some workshops on this topic like drawing marks, making custom, and so on. By joining these workshops, not only can the participants have deeper insight into the assets, like what personalities the color of the face, the eyebrows, and the beard represent, but they can also have the hands-on experience of creating a product for themselves.
These measures are not exclusive of Tuồng or the traditional art forms. In fact, they can be applied to the preservation of any other cultural values. We believe that there were, are, and will be more student-led initiatives like that, not only within our generation, but also in the next and the next.
Tuồng is not the only cultural aspect which is losing its popularity over time under the influence of foreign cultures being more widely accepted.
And preserving culture should not be an issue for the authority and artists themselves.
With all our vitality, creativity, and persevering learning spirit, we, the new age of students, we can take up the torch passed down from many previous themselves and play our very unique role in this movement.
Only when we cherish our historical and cultural values can our step to the future stay bold and steady.
Just like Madame Tông Nữ Thienen's famous saying, you can't build your future without owning your past.